What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag, Miss Boosh Bag, to you. Okay, so it is like Thursday in the middle of the afternoon. I try to get out my review for this week first. I woke up late today. I didn't do my reviews yesterday. I didn't even watch all of the shows yesterday, and my monetization got turned off for my wig video. I had to re-upload it because the name is ISIS, and I think that they think that I'm talking about ISIS, so they demonetized my shit and all kind of stuff. And I got a new puppy, and he hollering, and all kind of stuff is going on. And I know y'all hear the construction, and I think I hear my husband coming to the door. Everything in the world is happening, but that's why this is coming so late, and it's still going to take me, damn, it's like 2:30, and it's probably going to take me till like 4 to even finish recording this, and then I got to edit it. So we're going to see when it's going to get posted. I'm going to post it today no matter what. Fuck it. All right, so it starts off with the Tiny Twins and Minnie. They're going to work out because Aubrey's about to come home from the hospital, and Andrea is saying, you know, she want to get in shape and all of that. And they're sitting there with these big ass medicine balls. You know, you ever take them because they're heavy. You just like slam them down on the ground. Takes some strength to get them down hard and kind of make them bounce back up, right? So yeah, that's what they're doing, and they're pretending that that the balls are the Drummond twins because they don't like them. Don't nobody like them. And Minnie is pretending that hers is juicy because yeah, there's the juicy Minnie beef all over again. And Andrea said, yeah, see, this way I get to feel like I'm beating bitches' asses without going to jail. That's just like, you crazy as hell. All right. They start talking about the party, the psychic dinner party that the Grimm twins threw. I'm just going to say it right here from the beginning. If any of you have watched this, the Grimm twins were not on this episode. They did give all of our eyes a much needed break. Thank you for small victories. Eyes. They've seen too much. All right. So, the psychic. They were talking about the psychic, and they keep going back to the picture of said psychic chick, right? Is it me, or does she look very, very familiar? I was like, does she look like Venus Williams? Venus, not Serena, right? Not Serena. Venus. She's very Venus-ish in the face to me. Let me know what y'all think about that. Anyway, so they're talking about how, yeah, well, I just don't like the fact that that fucking psychic was fake as hell and whatever. I don't understand how everybody thinks the psychic is fake if she correctly told everyone's fortune or whatever the hell reading. Yeah. How she fake? Well, of course someone could have just given her that information, fed it all to her, and she was just saying it or whatever, or she watched the show before and she's just saying it. But outside of that, I don't understand how a very accurate reading could lead you to believe that someone isn't really the real deal. But that's just me, because I deal in logic a lot of the time. Anyway, they talking that bullshit, and then the lights go off in the gym, and it's scary as hell. And they're like, oh shit, we fucking talking about some old demon devil bullshit, and all of the lights go out. So they scared as hell. It blows over because they didn't mention it anymore. I guess the lights came back on. And they were like, you know what, the whole thing was fucked up anyway, dumbass party, and Juicy. Like, why does she keep acting like that? Like, why does she keep on bringing up this baby? And I can't tell which twin is which, you know, unless they're sitting side by side in that little confessional thing. But one of them was like, you know, why the fuck, you know, she can't get enough of fucking bringing that shit up. Like, it doesn't even fucking matter at this point. And at this point, she just seemed like she's a bully. She's bullying Minnie. And Minnie's like, yeah, it's like she eat, drink, and sleep my fucking name. Like, everything in the world is about Minnie. And you know what? I'm starting to think that fucking Juicy ass is like the Terra of the Atlanta show. Just a shit starting fucking bitch, basically. Anyway, but she was like, but some of the stuff that they brought up was true about everybody, but they were just mad that you know, it shouldn't have been said in public because, you know, of course, it embarrassed people or whatever. And then Andrea asked Minnie, she was like, well, Chris is gone. I'm there by myself. Would you want to move in with me? And she like, for real, are you serious? She was like, yeah, because I'm, you know, I'm in this house all by myself. And she kind of, you know, whatever. She's scared. She bored. She don't want to be there alone. And Minnie's like, okay, I'm really thinking about doing it. So Minnie is genuinely happy about the whole thing, but she's scared because, you know, she lived with, I'm not going to call her mother Big Bird because I'm not mad at her, but she do look like Cora. Come on now, y'all know she look like Cora. All right, so what's her name? Tamala Man? Yes. She got to ask Cora, and Cora don't play that. She don't even let she don't even let Minnie spend the night out at other people's houses. No, I'm joshing ya. Okay, so so she has to deal with the baby crying and all of that stuff, and she got to break it to her mama that she gonna move out and leave her there by herself. Okay, now Juicy and Money go into a hairdresser place or whatever, a beauty salon, and Juicy like, yes, let me take you to a real hairstylist. So apparently her stylist name is Mr. Magic Fingers, and I'm wondering, did he name himself that? Because I ain't never seen nothing fantabulous going on with Juicy hair. Have you? Ugh. Ugh. I think that I've spoken many times of the atrocity that sits atop her head, so Magic Fingers. Anyway, he introduced them to some other bitch in the back. And she like, how y'all gonna be LPLT? They were like, what's that? Little people late time. I'm like, no, I thought it was color people time. Little people, color people, little color people time. Yeah, something along those lines. Girl, you got it all mixed up. And everybody laughed like it was like, that was a good one. That was a good one. Keep them coming. Yeah, no. So now Money and Juicy are talking about the reading psychic dinner party or whatever. And Money is like, oh, see that psychic, that bitch was fake as hell. I'm so confused with I'm not even gonna reiterate the sentence, but y'all already know how I feel about people accusing this girl of being fake when she just read everybody in that bitch for filth. You know what I mean? But whatever. But she is fake, even though she was right. So Money's like, yeah, I do need to work on my anger issues, but you know, them gremlins won't, you know, they won't let me be. And then Juicy is like, why'd you calling them gremlins? She was like, oh, because I can't remember their name. No, because they look like gremlins. Gremlins, yes. You ain't got to lie. She know exactly why. She got a little gremlin in her too. Oh, well, gremlin, okay. Juicy said that she just, you know what, she ain't gonna be bothered with bringing those girls around no more, especially her and, you know, Money trying to be friends and Money trying to get over her anger issues. And she's like, you know what, they fucked up, so I'm not gonna bring them around unless, you know, I basically get the okay from you that it's, or from everybody. So for the most part, yeah. She said she's just going to check with Money first, but she ain't just going to be inviting them out places to be around other people because nobody don't like them. All right. And Money is sitting there, and she's sitting there talking about the Gremlin twins, and she getting hyped up and all excited and shit, and they're like, all right, give her another drink. She's like, no, don't give her no more drinks. But yes, they got the mimosas coming. So Money is like, wow, this place is so relaxing. I can't believe all the time I waste to get my hair done by Minnie. Girl, I did not notice nothing different about your motherfucking hair. I'm not even gonna say nothing about the thinness of your edges because I know that is hurtful because my edges is thin too. But don't make me talk about your edges, Money, because I will talk about your edges. Don't act like this, like, what is his name? Finger? Magic Finger did nothing special to your hair. And look at how that's mess as far as I can see. And I saw you later on in the episode, and I was not at all impressed, okay? I'll just say that. I told you the wigs to keep in rotation. But you just want to keep on doing whatever. Talking about you checking out new styles for the wedding. You better not wear, not now, one of them raggedy ass hairstyles that I be saying. You better wear that wig, the one that I told you, the one I told you about. I told you two, okay? That's it. No other things go with that head, that dome. It don't work. Okay, so And she acted like she know how he gonna do her hair, and it's not even done yet. So I guess they got relaxers. So she was like, yeah, well, the psychic was right about Minnie. And then the hairdresser's like, what the psychic say about Minnie? Was she pregnant? What the test say? I mean, I heard that one line mean no, and 2 lines mean you a hoe. Everyone laughed, but it wasn't funny. Am I the only one that is not getting this woman's jokes? I'm assuming the mimosas had something to do with it because it wasn't funny. Yeah, but yeah, they were getting their entire life with the Kikis, fucking Juicy and Money laughing hysterically as if this bitch was on Comedy Jam. And if you too young to know what Comedy Jam is, don't make me give you the middle finger, okay? Nobody wants to hear about your punk ass youth. So anyway, I'm hating. All right, so Minnie and her mama Tammy. So she's telling her mother like, what's up? She's like, well, my friend Andrea. She's like, oh, well, how is she? Yeah, Andre left. It's like the baby father. Like, you mean he left, like, went to the store? Or he left. Like, he packed up his shit, he moved back to Dallas. She was like, with a baby in the hospital. Yes. So she's like, she got a newborn. And she's talking about, well, she asked me to move in. She's like, move in? You know babies cry, right? She was like, yeah. So her mother's basically saying the baby's a newborn, the baby is a lot to handle, and it probably isn't the smartest thing for this to be like your first apartment, like out with so much responsibility, so much stress. And she was like, and the baby gonna be waking you up in the middle of the night, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and you ain't no mama bear at that time, you all fucking grizzly bear. So once again, do you really I just need you to know what you're getting yourself into. And she's like, well, Andrea needs me. She's like, all right, well, whatever. She's like, well, okay, well, what about Chloe? What about your dog? Minnie was like, well, I'm going to take Chloe with me. She's my dog. Her mother was like, you can't have no dog around no baby. See, you're stupid. You don't even know what you're doing right there. You can't do that. You need to leave that dog here. Leave the dog here. I'll take care of the dog, and you can pay me support. Minnie was like, I am not paying you no support for this damn dog. She was like, I mean, food. I'm not gonna buy food for the dog. First of all, she did not ask you to watch her dog. So you gonna force her to leave the dog there and then tell her she gotta pay you. Tammy. Okay, and dogs can be around babies. I don't know where that whole you can't have a dog. I have heard about cats where they steal a baby breath, some ridiculous thing. I don't know if it's for real. I don't know if cats kill babies. I haven't heard of dogs doing it, but I guess if a cat could do it, a dog. Is it even real? Is it a wives' tale, a nonsense wives' tale like I think, or is this some real shit? Let me know. So Minnie is just like, look, Ma, I gotta move out at some point. I'm old enough. It's time. We gotta cut the umbilical cord. And her mother's like, bitch, first of all, stop acting like I'm all up on you like that. Like I'm sweating you. Like I'm like, oh, please, Minnie, don't go. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. And then Minnie just sitting there like you do when you be wanting to get smart with your mother, but she be bigger than you, and you have seen her beat somebody up before, so you don't really be saying the stuff that you be wanting to say. You can tell that I saw my mother beat somebody up before. I'm like, wow, that's a big lady. I don't be saying nothing back, okay? Whatever. Okay, so now Bree and Wuda take Meek for some modeling shots, you know, to get headshots, like pictures taken or whatever. His little photo shoot. So his first little outfit, I think it was yellow. It's just cutesy tootsy. And he took some pretty cute little shots in it. Little happy baby shots and all of that stuff. And by the time she got to the last outfit, where she wanted him to wear like a little tux because she thought he was so cute in it, he was already aggravated. You know, he little, he 3, he ain't got no time to be sitting around, especially in a picture. Like, you got to be away from your parents. So essentially, you telling me, hey, I'm in the same room with you, all of us, but go play by yourself right there. But don't really play. Keep on looking over here at us but don't come over here. Yeah, so that's gonna get aggravated to a little motherfucking kid. They like, look, this is some bullshit. So he was, fussy. He was crying, and they basically gave up on it because the photographer was like, look, we got a lot of really, really good shots just from the outfit that he already wore. So Bree let it go, but Wuda don't really, he ain't here for it. He's not being supportive, so he kind of like, treating her like she a what do you call that? A stage mom? Stage moms? I think that's it. I was gonna say soccer mom, but that's a different thing. But yeah, the mothers that really be living vicariously through their kid by forcing them to do shit that they don't want to do. But whatever. She's like, well, fuck it. I don't really care that he don't care so much about my emotions and feelings, but I really need him to be more supportive of Malik because, he's little and he's going to need a lot more encouragement. So there's that. Okay. Money and Moreland. They're going to anger management. And she's like, she don't really want to do the damn anger management because she doesn't think that she actually needs it. She thought that it would be a better idea to just stay away from the people that make her mad. First of all, that would just be the people that you know. You never know when someone's going to make you mad. So you can't just stay away from people who make you mad. You have to actually adjust the way that you react to things that make you unsettled. That's right. I said it. I've managed my own anger. If you guys cannot tell, nah, I haven't. Anyway, okay, so she's sitting there talking to the two therapist people, and she was like, well, I'm here because I need to learn to control my anger. And he said it later on, but bitch, why aren't you trying to talk in that punk ass, big forehead ass baby voice? I'm over it. And Moreland is just staring at her like, I need to control my anger. You like, why is you talking like that? That is not your voice. That is not your voice. Okay? So yeah, he ain't here for it. And they were like, all right, well, Moreland, tell us like what kind of things happen when she mad. He was like, well, she get mad at me. She'll get mad at me if I back up somebody else, like, stick up for somebody or whatever. And she was like, no, that's only if they was wrong. Because see, look, he be trying to stick up for people that shouldn't be stuck up for, and don't, no. See, that's when I have to say something because what? And he was like, you see, that's what I'm talking about. She got an attitude, and then she feel dumb and embarrassed because you try to pop her off, even though you was pretending that you are not a popper offer. Okay. All right, so they go outside and she's still skeptical. She's talking shit like, oh, so now we're going on a motherfucking field trip. Yeah, you don't have an attitude, not at all. They go out there and they having screaming therapy, and Money's still trying to talk cute, like, I'm gonna take control of my anger. She was like, could you talk louder? I'm gonna take control of my anger. Does she talk louder than this? Yeah, a lot louder. Think about all of the things, okay, that your anger has done, the things that it has taken away from you. The relationships is destroyed. And then Money just started to get like, I just had realized that my anger my anger has gotten in the way, and that's really the thing that's holding me back in my life. So they keep on making her keep on yelling and like, I gotta control my anger. So she finally bugger yells it out, and she feel more better about herself. And she was like, well, look, I thought it felt dumb at first to be, yelling at trees, but I feel like a weight has been lifted, and she was able to get some of that aggression out or whatever. So yeah, oddly enough, it made her feel better because I guess that's what they do, and they already knew that that's what was gonna happen. And she walking away, and Moreland's like, yeah, see, this was good. You got to release some of that anger. She was like, no. Control the anger, okay? Take control of your anger. Don't let your anger take control of you. All right, so Minnie's moving in. The twins are, of course, helping her move into the room. She's going to be moving into Aubrey's room, and Aubrey is moving into the room with her mom, right? And Amanda is there with Andrea, and so is, I think her boyfriend's name is Brandon, okay? they're in the room, and she's like, okay, well, I think we can put the bassinet and the changing thing up on this little whatever dresser, nightstand or something. And Minnie is like, what's this? So it's a big ass like hole and dents and shit all fucked up on the wall. It's like, oh, Chris did that when he was here and they were having an argument. Oh. Oh. Well, looky here. It appears that the fake psychic was correct about something else. Remember when she said that he has some anger issues or something? And Andrea was like, that's my business. That's my personal business. Yes, it is, but now it's public. So yes, he do got some anger issues. Hopefully he ain't beating on her. But I can tell you one motherfucking thing. Chris ain't shit. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no job. There is literally no reason for him to be there mooching off a motherfucking woman, a handicapped woman with 2 small children on the way, one of which is a newborn. You're a waste of life, a waste of skin, a waste, a piece of shit, a piece of garbage, and you have the nerve to have aggressive tendencies as well? Well, aren't you just a cop in disguise? I'm not here for it. So everybody is like, well, I'm so fucking glad that he's gone. And I am too. I hate him, okay? And the psychic was right. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so Andrea's like, okay, well, Chris being gone is really just starting to sink in, you know, with Minnie moving into the other room and all of that. And her sister like hugged her and she was like, I'm here for you, sister, even though you're mean to me. She's like, no, I'm not. I'm not always mean to you. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Okay, so they're going back and forth. I'm glad that they're getting a little bit of their closeness back, but they still got a little bit of, you know, a little riff. They still got a little attitude with each other. You can still see it, but I mean, I guess it got to go away and kind of, as long as this girl's boyfriend is still gone, she just got to feel like a sucker, like a dumbass, and just feel like, all right, let me not aggravate my sister so she don't have to say I told you so. All right. And then Andrea just have her own little breakdown. So she just start crying. I feel so sad for her because she got so much hope in this relationship and this family that she has made with this fucking loser. The girls are there. They calm her down. And I guess help her through that little tangent that she had to go on for a second. Then Bree and Wuda, they're going to the agency. Bree is looking for an agent to represent Meek for modeling because she thinks it'd be a really good thing for him. She thinks that he likes it. He loves taking pictures. She thinks it'll be fun for him and really good for his confidence and all of that. When Meek gets into the agent's office, he's just like all happy. He's running. He runs up to the lady. Do you even know her? I'm like, he's so friendly. He's so cute. He's so cute. And the lady thinks so too. So she pick him up, give him little hugs and stuff. And he's just, you know, very sweet and everything's all happy and all of that. But Wuda is still like, well, she's like, oh, so you guys want him to get into modeling? Like, no. She wants him to get into modeling. And she's like, well, you know, these pictures are really nice or whatever. And so why don't you want him to get into modeling? He was like, I just don't know if it's something that he really wants to do. She's like, well, okay, if you're worried about him having some off days, like he's a kid, like little kids, they're not consistent with behavior. So yeah, they're definitely gonna have, you know, bad days, off days, all of that. But Wuda is like, no, he wants it to be totally Meek's decision. Meek is 3, so he don't really make decisions. Yeah. Because that's dumb to think that a 3-year-old. So I mean, the simplest things that they could be doing is just like, hey, you like this? No. But even then, little kids just say yeah or no sometimes just because they like saying certain words. Not that they're even answering shit, but whatever. That's where Wuda stands on the whole thing, and the shit is really frustrating to Bree because she really needs him to be like on her side with the encouraging and all of this and all of that. So I don't know if he's right or wrong Fuck it. It's your baby girl. It's your baby girl. It's his too, but whatever. Whatever. He's a little make decisions. Mama make the decision for him. How about that? How about that? Okay, so Aubrey comes home. And it is bittersweet for Andrea, of course, because Andrea's not there, the baby's father. He actually left right before the baby was about to be coming home. So, yeah, she played a sucker, got pregnant again by a loser, and got dissed and left again, and got to come home from the hospital again with a baby and no father for said child. Okay, so she's like, well, she's so happy. She's so happy that Minnie is there for her. Minnie is like her second hand. And Amanda's like, what about me? She's like, well, bitch, you my third hand. I got 3 hands. All of us. We are a unit, like all together. So they're like, oh, look at her. She's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. You don't even need Chris. Like, we will help you. So Amanda's like, yeah, I'll always be there for my niece and for my sister. Like, fuck Chris. Like, I don't give a fuck. And they're like, oh, well, mom is going to be calling, giving advice like she used to do with Andre, like every day. Like, so their mother is Latino, and it's very similar to a black mother who be in your business and trying to boss you around and tell you what the fuck to do with your kids every day. Anyway, so yeah, they're saying basically that's what's going to be happening. They're actually lucky that Aubrey doesn't have any, serious issues or anything like that, the way Andre did, where he was going to be needing, consistent care all of the time. Aubrey, she just, whatever her breathing or her feeding or whatever was going on at the hospital, as soon as that got fixed or straightened out, like, she was good to go. So she's home. She doesn't need, tubes or, specialists and all kind of other stuff at this point anyway. So yeah, they're lucky about that because, and they are playing with the baby, and they give the baby to Minnie, and Minnie's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful, she's so beautiful. And then it's like, and then I thought the baby farted, and then I was like, okay, well, maybe the baby took a dump, her hand, like, on the baby butt over here. But she is really flipping the fuck out, like, oh. First of all, I thought she was playing, but she wasn't. And when she moved the baby away, it was like a 50-cent piece worth of baby vomit right here that she was freaking out about. And I'm like, yeah, you could just wipe that off. She's like, okay, well, here, let me go change my clothes, to get the milk off. I can't have, milk just rotting on me or whatever. So I'm just going to change my clothes. It was like, so yeah, starting to really kind of rethink, is Minnie going to be helpful in any way if she is afraid of vomit and farts and poopy diapers and, shit and all of that, like stuff that babies do, and they're like, it's really not a big deal. But she was really, yeah, I think that she wasn't acting crazy, like, oh my God, but it was still very awkward ass reaction to baby vomit that you could just really, literally just wipe off. She could have took a damn baby wipe and wiped that shit off. I don't even think it wasn't even on her clothes. It was just on her chest. Like, whatever. Not seeing her being the good choice for helping with the baby. If she can't actually help with the baby, what could she help? So I think at this point we are all starting to rethink, is Minnie really a good choice to have around for a baby? If Minnie did have a baby, who's going to take care of it? Why didn't she think of this? Like, when her mother was saying, I guess her mother just specifically mentioned crying, but you had to know about the vomiting and the pooing and the shitting and all of that. You had to know those things also happen with a baby. Like, how was she going to take care of a baby? Why didn't she foresee this? Anyway, okay, so Bree and Muda are arguing still about this motherfucking, the agency, about me being a model. And Bree thinks that he really needs it because as a little person, and Muda's like, why you keep on mentioning him being a little person? She was like, because he's gonna need a lot of fucking confidence. And if he has some now, we need to really like boost it because it's really good for him to have this confidence at the age of 3 years old. Like, we need to make sure that he always has this overwhelming sense of confidence so that he doesn't go through a lot of the things that little people go through with the stigmas and, whatever the fuck is going to be happening. And Woody tells some dumbass story about his nephew playing football all the way until he was 18. And he was like, no, I was only playing football for y'all. Well, Meek is 3. He is not 18. And he has 15 motherfucking years to tell y'all that he don't want to do no modeling, which I'm sure he'll probably do probably around the age of 5 to 8 if he really don't really give a fuck. But right now, I don't think that it can hurt. You know what I mean? Like, chill. And your nephew is a fucking dumbass to wait till he's a grown motherfucking man to tell somebody that he don't want to do something. So what? Now you gotta what? Go to college on a football scholarship because you didn't tell them, and you could have actually played another sport and got a scholarship. I'm just assuming you get a scholarship because that would be the only reason that somebody would be playing football, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. You tell me. Everybody I know that was boys that was playing football were there because of a scholarship. You know what I mean? So whatever. Anyway, Andrea invites the girls over to see Aubrey. She was like, oh my God, everybody's my baby. I'm so excited. My baby's so cute. Everybody's gonna love her and all this and all that. So when Bree comes, they ask her about Emily, and it's starting to get bad. So she's saying that she's feeling bad, and she remembers going through a lot of things when, Andrea feels bad because Bree tells them that basically the doctors are saying it does not look good for JJ, and they've given her a decision of, you know, basically taking him off life support and all that stuff, or, you know, letting him live this lifeless life. And she don't know what to do, so Bree's like, I need to leave, like I need to go. No. She's like, yeah, she's not really sure exactly what to do. He's not progressing the way that he should be at this point. So, yeah. Andrea feels bad because Andre, you know, he was real sick, and she used to be real stressed out and all that stuff too. So she's, you know, feeling for Emily out there. And then when Juicy and come, they're looking at the baby, and oh, she's so precious. And she was like, so is Chris coming back? Could you use any less tact? Any less? So she was like, well, I don't know, but whatever. I'm not even gonna think about it right now. Minnie is the baby's daddy. Minnie the baby daddy. Yes, bitch, that's what she said. All right. How? Oh, you moved in. I mean, when people are being shady, are they that openly shady? Shouldn't you be trying to hide being shady? Oh, okay. In somebody's house, pitting people against each other, making people feel awkward like that, that's not tacky to you. And you just was calling yourself talking shit about your little Ugg twin friends. You question if they are mentally stable. Are you motherfucking mentally stable? You fucking ignorant fat ass meatball shaped raggedy ass. Fake ass Raggedy Ann and Andy. And Andy. That's right. You're both of them. Because you're fat. That's what I was getting at. Okay, so, and Juicy like, oh, so you moved in. I would have thought you would have moved into your own place. Think again, fat ass meatball. So she's like, well, she don't want, well, I didn't want her to be alone. That's what she's saying. Minnie said that about Andrea. And she was like, alone? Her sister's right across the hall. Why are you in their business that hard? Why are you arguing against what this girl wanted to be happening in her household? The twins are not impressed with the shade that Money and Juicy call themselves over there trying to throw. So she's just like looking at them. She was like, I don't like that shit. What is it? This bitch. Anyway, well, Minnie is Aubrey's godmother. Oh, so Money claps and Juicy just sit there like, what kind of hating ass shit is that? You belong with your ugly ass, dumb ass, grim twin fucking friends, okay? Because this shit is petty. This is as ridiculous as them starting a fight at Meek's fucking party. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. And this girl is their friend. She has been with them, there for them, through thick and through motherfucking thin. They appreciate her, they care about her, and they fucking like her. Now, if anybody would have made faces and And all of that bullshit when money made you her motherfucking maid of honor, saying as though she don't even fucking know your motherfucking ass. Yeah, then you would have had a motherfucking attitude. It would have been something fucking talk some shit about. But you fucking doing that shit to Aubrey's godmother, yes, because they chose her. She did not choose herself to be the godmother, okay? And Juicy ain't say nothing. She's sitting there shading. Then she in a little confessional to my another one of many schemes to piggyback on somebody else's life, so she could just try to sit there and suck up off the drama. She is so transparent. Andrea asked her to move in. She did not trick her. She did not play any Jedi mind tricks to get this girl to ask her. She didn't know the person was going to ask her. Someone asked her to do something. She's a person that she cares about and she likes. And she's also a grown-ass woman who kind of wanted to move the fuck out and thought it would be a good opportunity. And she said yes. She did not scheme her way into moving out of her mother's house or moving into this girl's house. She did not scheme her way into being the godmother. How do you scheme that? How do you scheme that? Because you know what? I'm about to be everybody's godmother. Tell me the plan to scam. No, I don't fucking be the godmother. I just want to move in with people. Do they cook? Because I want to move in with somebody who motherfucking cook. Show me how to scheme up into somebody's motherfucking house. That's all I really motherfucking want to know. Because, bitch, what? This shit is so stupid and fucking pathetic. That's when you know you just reaching. You don't got shit to fucking say about somebody. You're so fucking thirsty to have fucking conversation about people. You just start making up stuff that literally don't even make no motherfucking sense. Just talking dumb as hell. So, what you call it, Andrea? I'm pretty sure it's Andrea. She was like, so what y'all making bases for? Yes, bitches, I called you out. I don't like that. Don't do that shit in my house. And Juicy was like, oh, no, I was just saying, that's good. That's a good idea. Then Money just sitting there just like laughing. Girl. Yeah. Petty? Really? You gonna bring this childish pettiness? And you have to know. I know when I'm being petty. You already have a motherfucking issues with starting shit, you rock-headed bitch ass Money, okay? Get it to motherfucking together, you fucking fake ass Charlie Brown head bitch. I can't. So Money and Juicy sit over there rolling their eyes and giggling and talking shit and blah blah blah. But talking about Minnie is transparent. No. You are transparent. I see right through you, bitch. You fucking fat, disgusting, ugly, jealous, hating ass hoe. Okay? Well, I can't even call you a hoe because I don't even know a man that even is pretending to have sex with you. So if Minnie is lying, at least there's a man backing up her story of having sex. You keep on talking about doing it and having sex. You're disgustingly ugly. Your hair is ridiculous. I have a really hard time believing that you've gotten banged ever, okay? So, yeah. No. So I won't call you a hoe. I will take that back because that will require someone wanting to purchase what you got to offer. And that is not what you have. Okay? So let me get up off of her. She comes and she's like, okay, well, let me bring out these gifts. And Minnie is like, no, this bitch didn't recycle the bags and shit from my baby shower. And then Juicy says some old really fucked up shit. That is, I mean, when I'm saying that they're already disrespectfully off the chain to be in somebody else's house. Oh, well, yeah, I had these bags left over, from Minnie's baby shower. But since Minnie didn't have no baby, I'm using them again. What you do with your gifts? To Money. Money like, girl, I took them back. I was so mad. I got my money back and went and bought me some Moscato. Really? Because Moscato don't cost that motherfucking much. What the fuck kind of gift did you get that could be replaced with a motherfucking bottle of wine? Unless it's the fanciest Moscato on earth. Moscato about five goddamn dollars. You know what? Don't come to my baby shower with a $5 gift that you could bring back and exchange it for a bottle of motherfucking wine. Okay? No. Okay. And I think it's Andrea. I don't know if it's Andrea or Amanda. Okay? But one of them is standing there and Minnie got the baby. She just rocking Aubrey furiously. And the twin that's right here, she was like, why don't you go off? Like, really, go the fuck off. Like, this is too much. So they don't like it. They've already called them out. Like, what the fuck is you laughing at? I need you to say something. She was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And Juicy like, what? It ain't no rule against reusing stuff, right? It's tacky as hell. You can at least reuse it with somebody that wasn't at that party. Okay? Yeah, I'm sure you have other friends, Miss Radio Personality. Man, okay. And then she pull out some plates. Like, oh, I got the plates. And what? These plates ain't been used by no... Why are you bringing plates to somebody's house? Did she ask you, hey, we don't have no dishes at my party. Could you bring dishes? No. You brought them motherfucking plates to be extra petty. Pettier than bringing the damn bags. What else? The napkins? You gonna tie it around your shit like you're eating crabs or something? This is the most ridiculous, the most petty, the most childish, the most two ugly people in the whole room sitting over in one corner. That's right. Y'all are doing the most ugly on the inside and the outside. I can't take it. All right. Only if the Drummond twins was there. Y'all actually need them bitches to be on the show to make y'all cuter. I said it. I said it. All right. So she gets up and she was like, you know what? Take the baby. Y'all need to get y'all stuff. Take this, these little plates, some of your little shit, gifts, this. Take your stuff. She walked to the door, opened it, tossed it. You need to get the fuck out. You need to hit the streets. And then Money gonna take it upon herself. This is Andrea house. Andrea, do you want her to leave? I wanted her to be like, yes, because you disrespect my house, you disrespecting my daughter's godmother, you disrespecting my daughter. Y'all supposed to be here fucking oohing and on over a motherfucking baby, and y'all in here trying to start a fucking fight. An old ass fight that you apparently don't have nothing else to fucking talk about, that you gotta keep on regurgitating over and over and over again. Now, if the girl wanted a baby that goddamn bad, either she had one and it died, which makes you a horrible fucking person, or she wanted it so bad that she made her body believe that she was having it, and then got her feelings and her emotions completely crushed, which still kind of makes you a bitch and a horrible fucking person. Let it go. Oh my God, I thought that Juicy, she supposed to be like she going to church. She going to church on Sundays to her father's a preacher. Just the ignorant, hateful, spewed shit from her fucking mouth is disgusting to be a person who calls herself a Christian. But I met a million Christians that are like that because I used to go to church too. So, yeah, it wasn't me, but it is the reason why I stopped going to church, because the motherfuckers like that. Petty bitches, petty ass snakes in sheep's motherfucking clothing. All right, so Andrea was like, well, it ain't my house. Like, Minnie is my roommate. Like, yeah, she lives here. And just like, oh, well, I'll leave. And then Money getting up to leave. And Money like, it's usually me getting us kicked out of places. Look, you getting us kicked. Because Juicy was like, I don't know what the fuck she said when Minnie first got up. Like, she just moved in and she already... Shut the fuck up. Then when they're out in the hallway, she was like, she just moved in and she already gonna get them kicked out. How? What did she do to get them kicked out? She did not yell. She did not make a scene. She didn't throw nothing. She didn't break nothing. She calmly stood up and said, get out. Well, she did throw some stuff in the hallway. But, come on. It wasn't like it was food, gravy. It was motherfucking paper plates and shit. Get the fuck out. Talking that bullshit like you so concerned about their living situation at this fucking point. Get your stank fat ass out. So Minnie is upset. She in there. She freaking out. She crying and shit. And they trying to calm her down. Oh, she was like, well, basically, she was like, you know what? That bitch, she is fucking dead to me. Like, literally, I'll give her no more energy, like, ever. And she apologized to Andrea for messing things up. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't want, you know. She was like, you don't have to apologize. Like, you didn't do nothing. Like, that was fucked up. And they know. They have to know that they were fucked up. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck them bitches. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, twins. Twins. Non-traitors. Yeah, and poor little Aubrey. Don't nobody want to change her diaper. Juicy meets with Ricky Smiley. He got notes for her raggedy ass radio show about sex. All right. He was like, well, basically, she need to fix her timing and her teasers. And basically, she need to do it on a weekend. Because he was like, I mean, first of all, what you going to do? Like, every day? I don't think that anybody that's pretending to have sex, you was not having no sex, girl. Anybody that's pretending to have sex, I don't know how many stories you can make up throughout the week. So I'm just going to, oh, my God, this bug keeps flying in my face. I'm just going to assume that she needs to just do it maybe once a week. And she said she need to do it on a weekend because she work every morning, blah, blah, blah. She don't want to go back, whatever. I don't know. Actually, that's totally a different thing. Well, she was like, well, you going to be listening to the show? He's like, yeah, I'm going to listen. She's like, all right, well, just don't call in. Who wants sex advice from Juicy? Because of... Oh, my God. First of all, just even thinking of sex and the word juicy and juicy space makes me want to vomit. Outside of my mouth. Yeah. In it, on it, out of my ear, just everywhere. I want vomit to just explode out of every orifice of my body, thinking about juicy being juicy. All right, so now the tiny twins and Minnie are, all chilling at Amanda's place. Amanda is Andrea. They're at Andrea's place. Andrea is spit shining the baby. You know how people do. Stop spitting on that goddamn baby. So give me a wipe before my sister get mad. So they sitting there, they're having a little chuckle, and the motherfucking door starts opening. Chris got the nerve to bring his raggedy glasses wearing, I know it ain't got no motherfucking medicine in it ass bitch ass up in the house. Talking about, hey Amanda, hey Minnie, hey guys. Anybody say nothing? Do y'all see the net that keep flying? I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy that I keep on, dodging this motherfucker, but he's really doing so much extra in my face right now. Anyway, yeah. Amanda is just like, I'm not talking to this motherfucker. And ain't nobody say nothing. So he like, is she asleep? Did she eat yet? So he picking up the baby and suddenly very concerned, although, anything could have happened while the baby was in the hospital, while he was gone and he left the baby and the mother. And they're just like, so, well, not them. Amanda's like, I don't give a fuck if my sister don't want to confront him. What are you doing here? Why did you come back? He was like, just forget it. Like, it's over. Because I don't know what the fuck he said at first, but he was like, I mean, whatever, man. Like, it's over. I'm back. We don't have to talk about it. Like, I don't want to go back and forth with you. You want to go back and forth from this house? Kick his motherfucking girl. You could do bad by yourself. You could get welfare if he got the fuck out. Yes. Okay. All right. Let me see what it is. Okay. And she's sitting there like, well, I know they think I'm crazy, but Chris is, we have children together and whatever. So yes, Minnie and motherfucking Amanda are hot as fucking fish grease. They're pissed off that she not going off or whatever the fuck. She not saying nothing. So, Minnie, Andrea says to Minnie, okay, well, Minnie, you can decide, if you want to still stay, now that Chris is back. Like, I'm not going to kick you out or anything like that. So, you do whatever you want to do. And she said some shit about going into the bedroom. I don't know what the fuck for. Going to bed, putting baby to sleep, something. She walks away. And Amanda and Minnie are there. And she was like, how the fuck do you leave a newborn? Your own child, your own newborn child in the hospital, just walk away and just leave him like that. And he was like, man, I had to get away. I just needed some cool air. Cool air? She was like, cool air? I'm just going to walk away. I'm not even going to. Don't say no more stuff. No more words. I'm just going to walk away. Walked away. And then it was just Minnie left there. And Minnie is like, well, look, just don't leave again. I went in the room and closed it. And he's sitting out there looking stupid. I just want somebody to cause him extreme bodily harm. Perhaps a stabbing is in order. Anybody want to do it? I got $17. I got 17 on it, okay? On the drive-by shanking. Just like, come here for a second. Yeah, like that. Take Chris out. Now, I'm not serious. I don't want anyone to be murdered just because they are losers. or deadbeats or assholes. Okay, I really don't care. Okay, so now Bree meets up with Juicy and Money. And they think it's because she wants to kind of go up on them for the shit that they pull over at Amanda's house, Andrea's house, fucking with Minnie. And actually, Juicy said that she was like, yeah, she deserves it. So she knows that she was being a shitty asshole. And she thinks that she about to get, told off. But actually, they start talking about Emily and JJ, and Bree is telling them that she don't think that they're gonna make it, that he's gonna make it. She's leaving. She's going to Dallas to be with Emily because Emily's her close friend. She really feels like she kind of desperately needs her right now. JJ is in a really bad spot. The trach went through, but he's breathing better, but he's not advancing, developing making any advancements at all. They're saying that he's not gonna have a life. He's just going to be a vegetable like forever, and they're telling Emily that she needs to make a decision whether to take him off the life support or just continue to, pay for a vegetable to be in the hospital for his whole life, essentially, or to always, never be able to do anything or think for herself or just nothing. And yeah. It's very sad, and she's really, really, caught up and sad because her and Emily are like, best friends. And she also has a child, so I guess you could always imagine it being your kid and feel the hurt and the sadness that your friend is going through. She's saying that Emily has no idea what to do, and she's asking her, and she was like, well, what would you do? She's like, I have no idea what I would do. Like, I don't know what to tell her. I don't feel like I'm being helpful. And they're like, no, just you being there is all the support she needs. Like, it's a really tough decision. Like, it is. Come on now. That shit is scary as that. So Bree is crying. They're kind of, getting teary-eyed and everything. And they end this episode with a group hug. Next episode looks like it's gonna be juicy. Not juicy, but juicy like fun juicy, not juicy like that ugly juicy, you know what I mean? Okay, so I think that I gave enough of how I felt about these motherfuckers throughout the recap. So yeah, I recapped. But I guess at the end I could just say, yeah, Juicy is back on my motherfucking shit list. She is exactly the bitch that I thought that she was. She did come off as being more level-headed and a kinder person for a split second, but she's back to being the horrible person that I thought that she was from the door. And now she got Money being petty. So Money is obviously very childish right now. Like, really? You let yourself be swayed in like all of these motherfucking ignorant ass directions to just be doing a lot of things at children's events. I mean, I'm just going to say it. It's too much. It's too much happening at children's events. I'm just going to say that people need to stop inviting you to children's events, especially since you don't have a fucking kid. So much like the Drummond twins didn't bring no motherfucking kids to Meek's party, yo rockhead ass didn't bring no kid neither. So technically, you asking them why they there because they didn't bring no kid. Why is your motherfucking Charlie Brown ass head up in that bitch? You fucking water balloon head bitch. I've been sticking up for you, Money. I've been sticking up for you. But you done got together with Juicy, and I can't stand no more. So, over these bitches, we gonna see what fucking stupid, ignorant, hateful ass shit they gonna do next week. And until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to watch my channel. While you're at it, swing by and check out my previous video. If you're into prettying yourself up and beautifying, go and check out my natural hair and beauty channel.
I have brushed it up and over, under, swirled it all around, and messed up.
I also have a fitness channel where I share free workouts if that's something that you've been looking for.